So if you want to grow as big as a cow, have you ever asked yourself, when you make these drinks at home, they don't taste the same? How many cans, bottles, or cups of soda do you take in a day? Do you even bother to count? And I would make it in different colors. Stop drinking your fruits. Please, stop deceiving yourself. You are not drinking dawa or medicine. You are actually drinking 1 tablespoon of honey has 64 calories compared to 1 tablespoon of sugar, which has 45 calories. In the last 2 videos, I told you how I got fat and how I lost weight. I also introduced Nancy B's 5-point scale diet for weight loss. This series would be incomplete if I don't tell you about what you should drink or what you shouldn't drink. And disclaimer, I'm not a medical doctor or a healthcare professional, and this video and its contents are purely from my own experience, research findings, and opinion. To lose weight, there's one thing you must do. You must stop drinking sugar. Or, better still, for a beginner, reduce the sugar you take. In this case, you are applying the principle of harm reduction. So what is sugar? I believe most of us are familiar with table sugar, but have we ever asked ourselves how much sugar is really harmful and how many calories are in that table sugar that we mindlessly add to our tea, water, or coffee? Most of us are familiar with table sugar, but have we ever asked ourselves how much energy is in sugar? For a start, 1 tablespoon and not teaspoon of sugar has 45 calories of energy, while 1 slice of bread has 83 calories of energy. What is calories? A calorie is a measure of energy, and the excess is stored as fat. Have you ever asked yourself how many teaspoons or tablespoons of sugar you take in your tea, coffee, dawa, or chocolate every day? Be honest with yourself and tell us in the comment section down below how much sugar you take in a day. My limit is 1 teaspoon of sugar a day. Apart from sugar, we also have other sources of sugar. Honey has become very popular. Have you ever compared how much energy or sugar is in honey? 1 tablespoon of honey has 64 calories compared to 1 tablespoon of sugar, which has 45 calories. So what are we saying? We are saying that honey is more sugar than table sugar. And please remember, once honey is in your body calls it sugar. And any excess you take must be stored. And the best way this honey is stored or excess sugar is stored is as fat. So, if you're watching this, tell us, how much honey do you take in lemon water, or what is popularly called dawa? Dawa is a Kiswahili word for medicine. And since many of us may not be familiar with dawa, maybe I'll tell you what dawa is. This drink called dawa became popular in East Africa during the pandemic. It has water, honey, lemon, garlic, and ginger. Please, stop deceiving yourself. You are not drinking dawa or medicine. You are actually drinking sugar. And please remember, excess sugar is stored as fat. So every time you order a cup of dawa and another cup, just count how much sugar you are drinking. My limit for honey is half a teaspoon per day, if I must. There are many days I don't take any honey at all. The third kind of drink that we should not be taking is porridge, which is also called uji in East Africa. Porridge or uji is made from maize meal, and in this case it's white. When it's made from millet or sorghum, it is brown. So there's a myth that goes that take the brown porridge and not the white porridge. For starters, digestion of any porridge, whether it's brown or white, starts in the mouth. This means this is direct injection of sugar into your bloodstream. So uji is a high glycemic index, and we will be talking about the high glycemic index foods in a future video. So as soon as you take uji or porridge, digestion starts and the sugar starts entering your bloodstream very quickly. Actually, it will cause a spike, and in my case, after just 1 cup of taking porridge, I will start running to the toilet to pass urine. For heaven's sake, please do not give diabetic patients porridge or uji. The fourth thing or drink you should not be taking is squash or cordial juice. I don't know what you call it in your part of the world. It is a kind of artificial juice which is mixed with water before you take. Where I grew up, it was called Treetop, which was the most popular brand, but now there are many other brands of cordial juice. Some of the juices are taken directly, they are not mixed with water, with the pretense that this is pure juice. The truth is that some of these cordial juices or squash have up to 3 teaspoons of sugar and up to 80 calories per cup. So how many cups or glasses of cordial juice do you drink in a day? And how many calories does this sugar translate to? Please remember, any excess calories you take will be stored. The body is very economical, it does not waste. So all the sugar you drink in your cordial juice goes to storage. Apart from sugar, these squash or cordial juices have some toxic coloring agents, and they are well known. For example, the orange color is really popular with children, but it has one of the worst toxic coloring agents. You can check it up, Google, and tell us down below. As a matter of principle, I don't drink any cordial or squash juice. Even before I began my weight loss journey, I had stopped drinking cordial and squash juices as far back as 30 years ago. The fifth thing that many of us take and shouldn't be taking is soda or pop. You find that in a cup or a glass or even a bottle of 500 ml or half a liter, there are 53 grams of sugar and 210 calories. So when you take 2 of these in a day, you've essentially just drunk away a whole breakfast or dinner. So how many cans, bottles, or cups of soda do you take in a day? Do you even bother to count? Do you take every meal with soda? When you go visiting or you go to a hotel, there is soda before you eat and soda after you eat. How many calories or how many excess calories are you consuming? As a matter of principle, I don't drink soda. However, if I'm on travel and I'm so hungry and maybe it's the only thing that I can eat or drink, then maybe I'll take 2 mouths or 3 mouthfuls and leave it alone. The sixth thing or drink we should not be drinking to lose weight is real juice or real fruit juice that comes in a carton or a box. Have you ever asked yourself how much of this so-called real fruit juice is actually juice? Do they mean juice extract? By they, I mean, does the manufacturer mean juice extract that is dried, treated, and preserved? There is one of the popular brands here in East Africa that has 280 calories for every 500 ml or half a liter. That means when you take it, you've already taken half a breakfast. So how much do you think is going to storage? So please don't be deceived that it's real fruit juice. My dear, it has sugar, and excess will be used to make fat that will be stored on your body. I used to take about half a carton per day. In this regard, I just stopped taking the so-called real fruit juice that comes in a box. And this was one of those things I quit cold turkey. I woke up one morning and I said, no more real fruit juice from a carton or a box. The seventh thing that you should not be taking, and I know this one is going to raise controversy. Please don't come for me. Remember, this is my opinion and my experience, and I've done my research. The seventh thing you should not be taking is homemade, freshly made fruit juice. Like the one in the carton, it just has sugar, and the excess will be stored on your body as fat. Let's take an orange. An orange has about 50 calories. To make a short glass of juice, you need about 3. So that means that's 150 calories. To make a tall glass or a long glass of juice, of orange juice, you need about 5 oranges. That is 250 calories. Once again, half a breakfast that you mindlessly sip or just gobble, depending on where you are and what is your habit. Once in your body, this real fruit juice is interpreted by your body as you have drunk sugar. And the body mechanisms do what they should do. They'll work very hard to convert that excess sugar that you have drunk into fat. And of course, as usual, excess sugar is stored as fat. This one I must confess, I was an addict of homemade fresh juice, and I would make it in different colors. I had those combinations of fruits that would give me a green juice, those that would give me an orange juice, those that would give me a red juice, and those that would give me in between. And sometimes I would even make a multi-layered, multicolored juice and enjoy it slowly, especially in the tall glass. That one I have stopped completely. I no longer drink homemade fresh fruit juice. I eat 1 small orange in a day, and that's enough. Sometimes I even just eat 1 small orange once in 2 days. You only need 1 small orange or part of an orange to get your vitamin C requirements for the day. Remember, this excess you are drinking is not even stored in the body, but the sugar from it is being stored as fat in your body. So what I would tell you, dear, stop drinking your fruits. To lose weight, you must stop drinking fruit juice, whether homemade or coming in a carton. If you are watching this video, my dear viewer, please eat your fruits in moderation. The 8th thing that we should not be drinking, and many of us like, and it's available from popular coffee shops or coffee houses. These are those famous drinks that you know about in your country. We have the coffee, the chocolate, the tea, and other variants of the same. Maybe you can name them and tell us what is available in your country. Those drinks from those popular coffee houses or coffee shops are actually a pure sugar syrup. Have you ever asked yourself, when you make these drinks at home, they don't taste the same? Why is it that that one from the coffee house is so sweet, so tasty, and so addictive that you want to come and buy another cup tomorrow? Some of these drinks have as much as 500 to 700 calories. And this is a full meal for a grown man or a grown woman. So if you're drinking that drink that is 500 or 700 on top of your meal, why do you think it will not be stored as fat? I don't drink these drinks. And now that you are very wise and you've watched this video, you know what to do to lose weight. The ninth thing that we should not be eating that makes us gain weight, or the drinks we should not be licking, we have something called ice cream or crusher. I don't know what you call them in your country or in your locality. And this is a cup of pure sugar. For example, let's take a small ice cream, say 2 scoops. That is actually a very small ice cream. This is already 500 calories. This is a whole breakfast. Yet you are eating this ice cream on top of your meal, which is already 500 to 700 calories. So for myself, to keep the weight away, I don't eat ice cream or crusher. To lose weight, you know what to do, and you now know what to do when that ice cream dessert is served at that function or cocktail party, or even in your own home. If you keep ice cream there in the fridge and you eat little by little, you can see how much little by little or much by much of calories you are consuming. So be wise and know what to do about ice cream. So the ninth thing that you should not be drinking if you want to lose weight is milk. I know milk has been said to be healthy. It is the first food we take when we are born. But please remember, we take our mother's milk and we take just enough. This other milk that we take that is from cows or goats was actually meant, or nature designed it for the baby of that animal. So if you want to grow as big as a cow, if you're finding this video useful or you're liking it, please give it a thumbs up, share with somebody who will benefit, and subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed, because I'm going to bring more videos that will educate you in this regard. Continue taking milk. Regular milk has 260 calories for every 500 milliliter or half liter. Where I come from, the local brands have 295 calories in half a liter or 500 ml. So this means if you take 2 glasses of milk in a day, you have already taken 295 calories. And this is like half a meal. And this, I know most of you take it on top of your food with the belief that milk is healthy. Sometimes we are deceived that the low-fat milk will make us lose weight. No, that low-fat milk is actually worse because the fat has been removed and replaced with sugar. So do I never take milk? No, I take a little milk. And in this case, I apply the principle of harm reduction. What I do is that I take about 150 ml of sugarless natural yogurt 3 times a week, and I take it with my own custom-made cereal, because I don't do cereal from the boxes or industry. So to lose weight, you must stop habitual drinking of glasses of milk. In the case of milk, I was not really a big drinker of milk. So I used to take about 150 ml to 250 ml every day. But now I do about 150 ml 3 times a week, because I also need it for the probiotic component. So milk, like any other drink that we've talked about today, has sugar, and of course it has calories. And remember, it was designed to make the young of a cow or a goat grow very quickly and very fat. So the more you take of it, the fatter you will grow. Please remember, any excess milk, excess calories means that you are storing the excess as fat and you will not be able to lose weight. So please, some of these items we've already told are healthy. Think about them in a new light now that you know this information. So the next drink you should not be taking is rather obvious, but let me not assume. If you want to lose weight, you have to stop drinking alcohol. And I mean alcohol in all forms. Alcohol is very rich in calories. For example, 1 gram of alcohol has 7 calories, while your regular food, the starch and the carbohydrates, have 4 calories. So if you mindlessly consume alcohol, then you'll be taking in empty calories and you'll still eat food, which means you'll pile on the weight. So, like it or not, if you want to lose weight, you have to stop drinking alcohol. That is just the way it is. I'm sure you've heard about the beer belly. Where does it come from? That is just storage of excess energy from the alcohol that you drink and any other drinks. So for myself, I don't drink alcohol. Even before I began a weight loss journey, I was not drinking alcohol. So much has been said in this video. What is my message in this video? My message is that if you want to lose weight, you have to stop drinking sugar in all forms. If you can't stop, then apply harm reduction by massively reducing the quantity of sugar you are consuming, because most of us are drinking too much sugar, either knowingly or unknowingly. So I know you'll ask me, after you've told us not to drink all these things, what is one to drink? The answer is simple. Drink water, and drink more water, and more water. On average, I drink 2 to 3 liters of water per day. You can convert it to ounces, but that is my average. The final quantity will depend on the weather and also whether I'm indoors or I'm exercising or not. So join me in drinking water and water to beat weight gain and to lose weight. In the next few videos, I'll be explaining and showing you sample meals that you can eat to lose weight. And these meals are designed according to my 5-point scale diet for weight loss. So we'll see you in the next one.